So clearly he's pointed out I'm going to say fuck a lot. I wasn't planning on it, but I figured I had to now. So anyway, I'm going to start back in like the 70s. And I'm going to ask, how many people have seen this film called Network? It's fun. It has absolutely nothing to do with what I'm going to talk about, but I'm going to tell you about it anyway. It's this cool 70s flick about a news network. This is pre-CNN and all that shit. So they've got this guy, and he's old school, and they're going to fire him. Oh, he's uncertain. And so his friend tells him, you're going to get fired, and there's much drama. He says, let me just have one last week. So he goes on, and he's like, it's bullshit. Everything we're telling you is bullshit. Everything that you've been told, he just goes crazy. He becomes a hit. Now they give him his own show. He gets this big religious backdrop, and every time he like faints, and then there's this backstory about this woman who has no soul, who's a big executive coming up through the ranks. She fucks everybody, and you're gonna love this one. And she's a premature ejaculator, like, oh wow, there's a good one. And she falls in love with this guy, but she really doesn't fall in love with him, and they both know that. This isn't like a morality in film debate. But the point is, this guy gets everybody in the world to open their windows and scream, I'm mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take it anymore. I'm mad as hell. Everybody open up their windows, okay? I'm mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take it anymore. Why? Well, I don't know. You've got every aspect of your life has some sort of synthesized bullshit that didn't exist before. Whether it's the replacement of culture by stupid sports. How the fuck do people sit through baseball games? Or if it's text speak, Jesus Christ. If I get one more text message with things that I don't understand, seriously, if I get a text message and it says LOL, OMG, my FYP doesn't really allow me to fucking speak in a language, okay, I'm punching you in the face if you send that back to me again, okay? This is why I have no friends. So anyway, then you've got this honey boo-boo shit. I swear to God, if one more person says honey boo-boo to me, they're going down, okay? And do you know that this little twit lives in Europe now? Okay, anyway, so why does a chef care about this? Well, there's this thing that everybody's heard, and it's been attributed to everybody from Gandhi to Buddha to probably honey fucking boo-boo. I don't know. Be the change you want to see in the world. Great. This is a two-edged sword, though, because this implies personal responsibility. Be the change you want to see in the world. Usually you have some asshole telling you this when they want you to do something differently. All right. But there is this personal responsibility that is inherent to this phrase, this saying, this now become cliche, okay? To ask the questions. And this is where I'm going to start talking about food, because I know that everyone wants to hear the douchey chef talk about food. Food is the last bastion. It's the last place that hasn't been synthesized. True, Monsanto and Cargill have some really nifty ideas up their sleeve where they're trying to get there, but we're going to ignore that. I don't really care. It's the last place where people sit down, they forget their own bullshit, and act like human beings for a little while. It's the place where people get to ask the question, what is this? It's the place where somebody gets to tell you, this grows here. This animal's name is Bob, and we're going to eat him. His parents were Hilda and George over there. We ate them too. It's the place where somebody will ask you a question about what you think. What would you do with this? Does this grow where you come from? This is the thing that happens everywhere in the world. So far in my illustrious career, I've done 64 countries in some capacity. Every state in the US except for Alaska, and every province in Canada. Without exception, the first thing somebody tells me, whether I'm riding a motorcycle through Thailand, or wandering across the bubbling landscapes of Iceland, or the godforsaken wasteland that is Middle America, it's the same thing. Here's what I make. You know, if you're in Chicago, it's deep dish pizza. If somebody wants you to eat that, don't. That shit's horrible. But it's where you sit down. You have a bottle of wine. You have a bottle of bourbon. In my case, you have both. Sorry, let's go. And you speak, you listen, you share. You are a human. You are like, do you like bacon? Who the fuck does it? Yes, give me some. Do you like turnips? I don't know, let me try them. Or in this guy's case, he does not like squid. Do not give this guy squid, he hates it. I owe you $10 though. So, what I'm saying is that this is the foundation on which all humanity is built. And this is the place where we can go back to that nether world. And I'm not suggesting we all become Luddites and throw our fucking phones away and become boring. No. But just once in a while, build a couple of memories. Because we as chefs are the same as all you people here. The same as hoteliers and owners. We're consumers, okay? Because if you're a chef, you're buying this stuff from somebody. Unless you're part of some like hippie commune, kibbutz, Zendig farm, weirdo fucking place where you grow the stuff on your roof, you're buying it from somewhere. So these are the questions you as consumers should be asking, because this is what chefs should be asking. Where'd you get that? What did it eat? What did you use to grow it? Because I know we all know this, you guys are educated, you read, you've traveled, but there's some weird shit happening with food, and I don't want to see it continue, okay? Personally, I'm not a fan of prepubescent boys with giant tits. If any of you are, please don't tell me. Like the two-headed babies are just around the corner. But I actually don't even care about that, because we all know cigarettes will kill you, you should wear your seatbelt, condoms are great, yeah, whatever. It's just the humanity that goes along with that, of building the memories. When I was a little kid, I was little once, my grandmother told me something that has profoundly affected me and really changed the way I do almost everything in my life. I was probably 5 or 6, who can remember. She said, at the end of it all, your life is going to be nothing but some memories. You better make damn sure they're good ones. Oh, fuck. All right. That's a lot for a 6-year-old to deal with. I'm just working on not shitting my pants, but okay. So you're like, okay, that's fine. So then somehow I end up being a chef and doing this, and it started consulting, and all this snowballed, and I end up here, there, and everywhere, or whatever. But it's those memories. And to me, those are the most important memories. Those are the times when you sit down and you listen, and you share, and you have a drink, or you go to a cafe by yourself, turn your goddamn phone off, drink some beautiful coffee, eat some fluffy, buttery, happy pastry. And I'm sorry, I didn't use this big thing, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Because I brought one problem. A fountain pen. Where when I go to the cafe, and I drink that coffee, and eat the buttery shit, I write a letter. Using a pen. I know, it's crazy. An actual paper. I'm not so old school that I go and use papyrus or anything. I'm not like scribbling letters on yak skin, but I don't know. Are you going to remember the phone bill you get in the mail tomorrow? Are you going to remember the text message you get on May 17th? No, fuck no. But if you get a letter from somebody that's just sweet, it can be like 2 or 3 sentences. You're going to keep it. You keep that. It becomes a touchstone. It's a hallmark. It's part of life that will define you at some point, possibly. Who knows? It's just about taking the food, making it be real, making your existence real, and asking the questions of how can I be better? How can I choose better? Whatever you do, whatever you eat, whoever you are, how can I do it better? It's a really cool thing to say in the morning. You wake up and hopefully brush your teeth. What am I going to do now? It's going to be better than I did yesterday. It's not hard. It's quick. But it's poignant. It's like food. You can ask Andrea. The best food is the simple food. That's why Italians have the best food. My mom's from Napoli. Anyway, and that's really it. You know? Start some new traditions. Make some new friends. Drink some new wine. Eat something you never had before. And for fuck's sake, please, be human beings. Because that little thing that you tell yourself in the mirror is a hell of a lot easier than open up your window and screaming, "Oh, I'm not as hell, I'm not going to take it anymore." And at some point in time, I want all you guys to leave here, walk out of this place, and come and have a drink with me up there. Especially if you're really hot and looking for love. I'm not creepy, I promise. But that being said, in all this preachy, highfalutin bullshit that I just laid on you guys, it's about fun. It's about not taking everything so seriously. It's just about being human. And if you read in your little book, it has my name in there, probably almost kept you from coming. That's what it says. Do you remember when you were human? I just want you guys to remember.